Hey, what's going on? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update today of Bitcoin. Right now we're at 7,277. We're up 5.33%. And what I want to talk to you about was the potential for an either bullish engulfing pattern today or a bullish piercing pattern. It's all going to depend on where this candle closes. And obviously, guys, in this space, it may not even end up one of those. I'm just looking at what we're seeing right now on the charts and where it may close for the day and some of the things that I want you to look for. So remember, in this space, anything can happen. I'm not your financial advisor. We still have lower highs and lower lows coming in. But what we're looking to do now is find that nice bottom, that reversal, that area where we're going to see the bulls start to step back in and start to change the trend on the short term. So we're looking for that short term uptrend, and then hopefully, guys, over time we can break out of this purple downtrend, because that's what we really need to get out of desperately. And if we can get out of that, then we could really run hard, because trend line breaks are significant. But right now we have to take this one day at a time, one candle at a time. And this is what I'm looking at here, guys. So if you like me covering this stuff, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I appreciate you all being here with me today. So we're really going to zoom in on this candle right here. And guys, as of right now, this would basically be a bullish piercing pattern. So what happened was we ended up getting pushed down to around 6,547. But today we have ended up moving all the way back up, and we've almost engulfed this previous day's candle. We have not completely engulfed it. If we did, it'd be a bullish engulfing candle. But this is a bullish piercing pattern. We're piercing deep or above 50% of this previous day's candle right here. So this is a really nice candle. It is coming on some good volume here, guys. And another thing that we did have going for us, we did have one of these volume climaxes. Basically, you can see this big stick of volume, and a lot of times, just like over here, you can see the big stick of volume, the volume climax. Sometimes you can have those volume climaxes, and then that's an area where you'll start at least consolidating, or you'll start changing that trend, and you can start working back up in a short-term uptrend. And remember, guys, you always have to take this literally one day at a time, one candle at a time. This market is absolutely wild. If you're going to ride the bull, you just have to be aware that, you could be sleeping overnight and Bitcoin could go up or down $2,000. That just is what it is. So that's why we always want to have a plan for the upside and the downside. Now, when we're looking at this and we're looking at this potential for this bullish piercing pattern, it would need to close where it's at today, and then we'd like to see follow through tomorrow. We need a really good day tomorrow on big volume to really start changing this trend. But right now, as we're looking at this, you can see we have the 9 EMA overhead, we have the 20 EMA, we have the 50 moving average, and we have the 200 EMA all acting as overhead resistance. So the trend is still down, and that's why you want to start waiting for confirmation. And depends on what time frame you're trading on. You want to see us start having candle closes up above these moving averages. I think that's really important. But the fact that we may come back up here and back test the support that we broke down through on this nice long day candle, that was a really strong candle there on decent volume. That's the next stop I would probably look at, to see if we can back test around 7,875 and see what we do with from there, guys. Then we just take it one step at a time with these moving averages, and then this whole area of consolidation over here could be overhead resistance for us, trying to make it back through, and then we have the purple downtrend line. So that's why I'm saying there's a lot of stuff that really needs to happen for us, but you have to have that start. And if we had a bullish engulfing candle, or we had a bullish piercing pattern, that maybe could be the start, and then we just want to see that follow through happen. And another thing that I did kind of like here in terms of the bullish piercing pattern or the bullish engulfing pattern, whenever you have something along those lines with the candlesticks, you want to have this stochastic cross with it. You can see how we're in oversold territory. We're at 13.5 right now. Whenever you get a cross of that stock with a bullish candlestick pattern, that's going to give you a little bit more confirmation, and it was on big volume. That'll give you a little more confirmation that the trend may be changing there, at least in the short term. But we're going to have to wait, guys, really wait for that confirmation. Next moving average that I want, or I'm sorry, indicator that I wanted to show for y'all was our RSI. I think it's important to look at both the stock and just the normal RSI, the relative strength index. And on the RSI, we're at 31. You can see how we're starting to point up again here. It looks like we did kind of find a little bit of a bottom here. And overall, this actually looks like a higher low was still slightly put in here if we draw a trend line on this. It's been a very deep retracement. But you can see, guys, we are still at an angle here. Very slight angle, maybe only 5-10 degrees, but we're still at an angle there. So we found support off that, came on a little bit more volume today. We're starting to move up now, so we just have to take this, literally hour 1 hour at a time, 4 hours at a time, 1 day at a time, and just try to dig our way out of here, because this is a strong intermediate term downtrend that we've been dealing with, guys, and it's going to take a lot to get out of it. And it should have been right here, this bullish engulfing candle on great volume, guys. Obviously it was manipulation, but when you're looking for bottoms and things like that, for the trend change, that's what you're looking for, a massive bullish engulfing candle on a lot of volume. And ideally what we would have liked to see here was some type of a bull flag where we got pushed back up, had a trend line break, and started moving and started tackling, around 10,700, and then the next stop would be around 12,000, and then it'd be up to around 12,624, then ultimately around that almost $13,000. But first step now is just getting a nice bullish candlestick pattern here and trying to dig our way out of this downtrend that we've been dealing with for a while. So just be cautious, guys. I just want to put this on your radar. This is a good start, but we need a good close tonight. We're still about 5 hours away from the close, so anything could happen. This could turn into some type of a doji candle by the time we close, and that'll just show a lot of fight between the bulls and the bears in the slowing process, as opposed to the bulls actually taking back a little bit of control there. You always have to look at it as a back and forth, but wait for that candle close, and then let's see if we can get some confirmation tomorrow, guys, and maybe we can get up around that 7,875. We'll have to see, but God bless you all. Take care. Appreciate you.